Hey guys, Jonathan here, back with a fresh episode of the Best Tech Under 50, and we're kicking it off with some wood. Before we get going though, I first want to commend you for your continued destruction of that like button. If you want to keep those likes coming, the skins shall follow. Jumping back to the wood, this is a really neat bamboo charging dock, which is cool for a few different reasons. The first of which being the utilization of magnets. So once you place the top housing down, the magnets lock it down, making it nice and secure. Secondly are the cutouts, which are there with the intent of placing a Bluetooth speaker inside, which then allows the sound to come through. For reference and for your viewing pleasure, Homer has taken the place of a Bluetooth speaker, so you can go and visualize the sound coming out. Magical. And lastly, what I like about this is flexibility. So you can see there's space for a USB hub that you can buy as a bundle, but you can also mix and match. So whether you need more USB ports or you just want to save a little cash, this particular one was only around 10 bucks, which will save you more than 15 compared to the bundle. Following that may go down in the Tech Under 50 Hall of Fame because they're definitely one of my favorite picks ever. These are the Amplified by Aduro, which are stereo speakers, but the kicker is they're wireless. So these ship in a pair, and what's cool is you can use them either independently as single Bluetooth speakers or use them in unison together, getting stereo left and right wireless audio. Now to reiterate, that is really cool because you're not getting a single audio source replicated over a second speaker, but rather two independent channels. So in turn, if you hate wires, these are perfect for a super clean, minimal setup. The only downside is you are gonna have to charge them at some point instead of having them plugged into a constant power source. But overall, that very well may be worth the price of having a setup this clean, and more importantly, they sound fantastic for the price. So following that, you guys know I'm a huge fan of docking setups, so therefore I'm constantly fascinated by different docking stands. And this particular one, dubbed the Eden from MAIMQN, is just about perfect. For starters, it's made from solid aluminum. Not only is it built like a tank, it also looks phenomenal. The attention to detail is strong with this one. What makes this unique though and stand out a bit from the crowd is how easy it is to adjust. With this, there is no need to mess around with different pieces or swap out parts. You simply adjust to your desired width, lock it down, and you are good to go. So whether you deal with different size laptops in your household or you simply just want the peace of mind of not worrying about having to change this out if you upgrade your computer, this is a solid choice. So next up, let's go and stop the music because we are testing out a USB mic, and in particular, this is the CAD U37. This thing surprised the hell out of me with how it sounded for under 50 bucks. And keep in mind, if you're comparing the prior audio, my normal microphone is about 20 times the price of this guy. On top of that, for reference, this is the built-in MacBook Pro microphone, and oh my god, I am sorry. And what I appreciate with this guy is that it's a complete package. You get the mic stand, the USB cable, it's flexible so you're gonna be able to angle it at just the right axis to ensure optimal sound quality, and then things like a 10 decibel padding and a low pass filter are a super nice touch. Last up is, yep, a Bluetooth outlet speaker by Acoustic Research, and this is one of those things where I was going down one of my usual Amazon rabbit holes. I found it and my initial reaction was, why does this thing exist? But the more and more I thought about it, this thing is really practical. So it works by, of course, plugging into your outlet, but what's sweet is not only do you get an AC pass-through, but you also get a 2.1 amp fast charging USB port as well. So in turn, this is kind of the perfect kitchen accessory because one, you're not gonna have to worry about charging the speaker, and two, you have a USB charging port integrated right smack in there. Now the only thing to point out is that this is 25 bucks, so it's not gonna fill your entire room with sound, but it's gonna do a much better job than your tablet speakers or your built-in phone speakers, and is a really quick and convenient way to either play music or use it for phone calls. Aside from that, thank you guys very much for watching. Pricing, availability, and a ton of those Slickwraps codes are linked down below. If you guys want more, keep smashing that like button, and lastly, before I hop out of here, I wanna give a huge shout out to Braintree Payments for making today's video possible. They are a killer choice for app payments, and their V.0 SDK gives you one ridiculously simple payment integration that supports Android Pay, PayPal, Bitcoin, Apple Pay, and more. It's ready for Android, iOS, JavaScript, and works in over 40 countries and 130 currencies. It's simple, it's secure, and you can check it out below at braintreepayments.com/techfist.